I'm Jamie Costello with your WMAR 2 News Update. The mother of a 19-year-old killed hopes to help end gun violence in the city. Ashley Dingle was too upset to speak to us on camera, but she did tell us that she hopes people throughout the city remember her son. He loved football and he played for Charm City.
I watched my sister go through this. I watched my mother go through this. Never in a million years did it play over in my head that I will be feeling this pain. Something got to be done with the senseless killing.
Troy leaves behind a 4-year-old daughter and was expecting a son in August. Well, Thursday we learned the only meaningful relationship the Capital Gazette shooter had was with his pet cat. It was the day 7 of the trial for Jared Ramos, who shot and killed 5 people at the Annapolis newspaper office back in June of 2018. A psychiatrist testified the defendant had psychotic thoughts and a years-long obsession. She evaluated him for hours and said she doesn't think he's remorseful. She also doesn't think the government understands the tragedy of the crime he committed.
What the jury is tasked with is figuring out whether or not Mr. Ramos, given his autism and his paranoid delusions, was able to tailor his behavior to conform to the law.
Remember, the man on trial pleaded guilty but not criminally responsible by reason of insanity. The jury involved will decide if he should go to prison or to an institution. And from 2 digits to 3 digits in age, a Baltimore woman celebrated her 100th birthday Thursday. Helen Davidson lives on Bancroft Road and says she loves her neighborhood. Check out the party for her right there on the front lawn. We spoke with Davidson's youngest son. He says his mother is an example of a life of service.
From doing hospital visit at Kernan Children's Hospital back when Wes Unseld was there doing the same thing, to she was she went through all the chairs at the Star of David Jewish War Veterans and eventually became president of the state of Maryland.
Yeah, at 100, guess what? She lives by herself. She cooks her own meals. And up until a few months ago, she drove herself around. She loves to take daily walks to speak to the children in her neighborhood.
And we're starting off with a mix of sun and clouds as we head into the morning hours, pushing into the upper 80s through the afternoon. That's where we're going to see the possibility of some showers and thunderstorms, especially along and east of I-95 before we start to dry out, pushing into the evening. Daytime highs will